guys, how's it going? It's been a while since I've done a recipe video, but today I'm going to be making my favorite Sindhi curry, and there are two ways to make it. You can either make it with dal as the base, or you can make it with tomato. Okay, I like the one with tomato better, so I'm going to be showing you how to do that today. I made it a couple of times, but I'm making this after a really long time today, so let's see what we have here. Okay, so there's usually some oil that goes in for the tempering, and then we've got mustard seeds, jeera, fenugreek, there is green chilli, curry leaves, okay, and then basic spices of red chilli powder, turmeric powder. We have some besan that gives it thickness. We have some finely chopped ginger. Okay, there's some salt, of course. This is a tamarind pulp that we still need to extract, so it's still soaking in hot water. This is a tomato puree. It's just tomatoes. You can either grate it or you can put it in the mixie, and with just a little bit of water. Okay, that's the base of the dish. And now a lot of people add beans, add drumstick, add tomato to this dish. I don't like any of it, so my grandmother puts bindi, which is ladyfinger, so I'm just going to be putting a little bit of that, and we can get started. It's extremely simple, and I hope you make it at home. Let's see. Okay, so now we've got a pan. Make sure you get a big enough pan because we're going to make quite a bit of it. So the basic thing that you use to make this is the tomatoes, so there's going to be a lot of curry happening. Okay, so we've got some oil in a pan. Is heating up. Now we're going to make the tempering for it. Okay, so we're going to put some mustard seeds, some fenugreek seeds, some jeera, and we're just going to let it cook in the oil. Okay, we don't want it to get too brown or anything with the fenugreek. Now we're going to add the curry leaves. There's going to be a lot of splatter, so be careful adding the curry leaves. And as soon as the curry leaves are a little fried, you want to add the besan. Okay, so the besan is about a couple of tablespoons, and then you just want to cook it. It's very similar to if you make white sauce, you add the flour in the butter. This is very similar to that. Okay, so we're just going to cook this a little bit. It has to become brown. Okay, it can't remain raw because then it's going to give a raw taste to the curry. Also, you need to be careful it doesn't burn, so you have to keep stirring it. Keep it on a low flame if you feel like it's going to burn. So we're just going to see that the besan is browned. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to add the chili powder. Okay, make sure it doesn't burn, and then we add the tomato puree. Now at this point what's going to happen is it's going to be a lot of spluttering, okay, because the liquid has to cook, so it's going to splutter, but just make sure you go on stirring it. Okay, at this point we add a little bit of haldi, okay, and we can put in our green chilies at this point. So we just need it to cook till the raw flavor goes. We're going to be adding some ginger to this as well. We can actually do this right now. There's some chopped ginger. You want to chop it fine because you don't want it to go, like, you don't want to get pieces in your mouth. Like I hate it when that happens. So and now you can add some water if you like to this, and we just allow it to cook. Okay, so here I'm going to talk a little bit about tamarind. We use it in sambar, we use it in almost a lot of the Indian cooking. So what I've done is I've soaked some tamarind in hot water, just a knob of tamarind. And now it's been soaking, we're going to just strain this, okay? So I've got a strainer. You want to make sure you get all of the pulp out, okay? You can even get down and dirty with your hands, but I'm just showing it to you like this. So you'll get like this extract or this pulp that's on the bottom, and you can use that to make your curry like really sour and nice. So we're done here, so I'm just going to, so there's a lot of like pulp even at the bottom, make sure you get that. And we just keep this ready for our curry. So as you can see now, our curry has been cooking for about 5 or 10 minutes. I would suggest that you take out all that foam that's on the top, okay? So this foam, just try not to waste too much. Okay, so while your curry is boiling, it's got a nice red color now. Maybe you can pan to here. Okay, this is looking quite nice. It smells really good as well. Now we're going to prep our bhindi to put into this. So we're going to fry it first, okay? We don't put it as is. So the oil is hot. We've got some small bhindis over here, but if you have larger ones, you can probably split it in two, or you can even do it whole actually, there's no rule as such. So we're going to lightly fry this, probably just a couple of minutes, and then put it into this because it's also going to cook over here. The reason we fry it and then put it in is because we don't want it to get really sticky like how a lady's finger normally gets, so we're just frying it for a bit, just like a flash fry. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take out our bhindi. It's been frying for a couple of minutes. Okay. We're just going to let it drain in a towel because I don't want it to get extra oily in the curry and then it's going to float on the top. So now we've got our curry here. It's almost ready. So the final step is that we're going to add tamarind pulp, okay? So once you add tamarind pulp, you just have to allow it to simmer for a couple of minutes, okay? As you add tamarind pulp, you see it'll get really dark. Was smelling exactly like how my grandmom makes it. This is quite exciting. Okay, so now we're gonna add this in. Okay. Just put it on a medium flame, not too high. And this is done. Okay, so we're basically going to now garnish it with coriander, chopped coriander, and this is eaten with rice, with aloo too, which I'm going to be making next. And this, people also eat it with sweet bundi, which is like really traditional, but I've never eaten it like that, and I tried it once, I didn't really like it, so this is our like holy trinity of rice, curry and took. So yeah, I'll see you for the took.